All right, so I don't know what episode number this is because we recorded one yesterday too while in quarantine because we have nothing else better to do.
And she forgot the chocolate.
So we made the Buzzfeed Tasties 2-day chocolate chip cookies. They take 2 days to make because they rest for 36 hours. So we made those yesterday. I'm not sure which video is going to go up first, whether it's going to be the cookies or this one, which is going to be the Buzzfeed Tasties Ultimate Chocolate Cake. It's supposed to be like a phenomenal chocolate cake recipe. It has like some 3,000 reviews and a bunch of people have made it and apparently it's like phenomenal. So we're gonna be making that. We have our mixer here and have all the ingredients back here just like out of the way. This recipe is like kind of unique, I guess, because it has like a couple weird like secret ingredients, and I thought that was in yesterday's recipe actually when we started, but when I read it I was like, oh, that was the other recipe. But it has mayonnaise in it, Guinness dark stout beer, and it has like a Dutch cacao powder, which is different, and espresso powder, which is super different. So this is like a very different chocolate cake recipe, but when you think about it, like mayonnaise is eggs, egg whites and vinegar and water, so, and oil, so like it doesn't really sound all that weird, but it's still kind of weird, so I don't know. But we're gonna be making that and we'll see how it turns out. We have our 3 8-inch pans here to make 3 different layers, and then we're gonna be making a buttercream frosting. So I've never made a cake this fancy ever.
You've never made a cake?
It's true, I've never made a cake, so let's see how this goes. In a large bowl, sift together the flour, cacao, salt, baking soda, and baking powder. So pretty much all the dry ingredients. So I have some of the ingredients measured out already, just to save time. So we're gonna mix the flour, which is 1.5 cups of flour. Measure that already. Which is 1 cup, which I have here. Whoa, let me skip this. Whisk that together. Dylan has already left. I gotta see, come on, I gotta see if the butter's over there. In a large glass measuring cup, combine the stout, vanilla, and espresso powder. Okay. How much stout do you need? 1.5 cups. Okay. So this is the Guinness stout we ended up going with. We don't really drink Guinness ever, so that's why we just got like a small. I don't drink beer ever.
She doesn't know how to open it.
Alright, this is kind of dirty. Do you want to wash this for me?
Sure. I'm useful, yeah.
Whoa. I'm glad I didn't. Oh, I already got stuff on my white shirt. That was a really bad idea, making chocolate cake with a white shirt. I literally hate beer. It smells awful. Alright. 1.5 cups. We only needed like 1 can.
Oh my god.
And there you go.
Well, I don't have to be bicycle.
Yeah. Well, this can go downstairs for another time. So,
We're gonna drink Guinness.
literally, it smells like high school and college. It smells doesn't it? Alright. Wow, beer and vanilla. Dark stout beer and vanilla. It is dark, isn't it?
Hence, why
I didn't know if they were all dark.
this is a dark heavy beer.
We used this yesterday too in the chocolate chip cookie recipe. It like enhances the flavor of the chocolate. So. Coffee, vanilla, and beer. Now in a large mixing bowl, cream together the butter and sugar until it is light and fluffy, about 5 minutes, scraping the bowl down the sides occasionally to ensure all the ingredients are being evenly creamed together.
5 minutes of stirring?
Yeah, it has to get like really creamy.
And who's responsible for that?
It's in that.
Oh, okay.
That's why we got that.
You made me do it yesterday.
Well, that's because you didn't want to overbeat that.
Mm-hmm.
need 1 cup of butter, which I believe is 2 sticks of butter. Ew. Whoa. Alright.
There we go. Figured you wouldn't just pour a random thing of sugar.
Well, I didn't know if it was for like the buttercream. So we're gonna turn this on until it gets to be...
Wait, do we have to pour that stuff in there?
No, not yet. We have to cream the butter and sugar first.
Didn't listen. We're gonna turn it on level 10. Watch out.
See? Don't do it. Stop, you're gonna break it. This thing is like $500.
How many eggs?
Obviously, we're not eating the entire cake ourselves. We're gonna be giving some of it away to family, obviously.
Don't let her lie to you.
This is actually like, it seems like it's a pretty big cake, so. It's our 11th anniversary tomorrow, so we'll be celebrating with some cake. Half a cup of mayonnaise, which is a super weird ingredient for chocolate cake, but again, if you really think about it, it's just like egg whites and oil and vinegar, right?
I didn't know that.
Mayonnaise, yeah. Yeah, you felt this. This is totally the frosting, you know? Alright, so now it says to alternate adding the prepared dry and wet ingredients to the batter. So that would be the stout, beer, and the vanilla, and espresso powder, and then the Dutch cocoa and the flour. So you have to add it gradually because otherwise it'll be a big poof.
Let's do it.
So we have to just like, just gradually. So start slowly, don't put it on high speed because it'll just fly out in front of the camera. So like 1/3. So next we have to add a baker's bar. So we're just gonna chop this up. It's a 4-ounce chocolate,
Chop it up.
dark chocolate bar. Incorporate that in the batter.
How thin?
Doesn't matter. So I guess it's like your preference, like however big you want the chunks. And the chocolate dust is the good stuff. Because then it just like melts into the batter. Yesterday, this was impossible to you.
I became a professional. This is going to be a disaster. Let's say you drop this. Oh, success.
Right, so now we're gonna distribute it into the casings. So these are greased, and then we put like a piece of parchment paper at the bottom of the tin. The oven is preheated to 325, and we're gonna bake these for 35 minutes until toothpick and sort of gonna come out clean. We're gonna have to wash it. Wait, it's gonna drip everywhere. How is it? Is it good? think that will cook out. For sure, I can definitely taste the beer in there. Are you serious? You can't taste the beer?
If I could, I'm not upset about it.
All right, we gotta distribute this batter.
In the middle of something.
I know I had another spatula. Where is it? Buttercream, but honestly, we're probably gonna make the buttercream right now while they're cooking, because we're gonna do some yoga and then cool off. And then we'll probably come back in gym clothes while we're icing the cake, most likely.
I do yoga in jeans.
In all 3 pans. So now we're just going to smooth it out. It's nice and even. I mean, it tastes good, but I feel like mentally I can taste the Guinness, so I'm hoping that
And you don't like Guinness.
I hope that will cook out. It has to, because there's so many good reviews, like.
People like Guinness, they can leave good reviews.
I'm just saying. You're just over there eating the batter.
Just living my life. Hey, well, I'm just gonna start making butter and sugar.
Ew. What do you think? Do you think that that's pretty even?
That's pretty good. See, let's see how you get the other one.
Here's your spatula, sir.
Gracias.
Grazie. Grazie mille. Alright, so. Going in the oven. All in the same rack. Alexa, set timer for 35 minutes. Onto the buttercream. So like, we're gonna make the buttercream and then go do yoga while the cake is cooling off, because you can't ice a cake, especially with buttercream frosting, while it's still warm, because it'll just melt right off. And we're gonna beat together the butter and the vanilla. So how many sticks of butter do we need for this? 1.5 cups, so that's
3
sticks of butter.
Do we even have 3 sticks of butter?
I hope so. I'll kill someone.
I don't know how you survive.
We may have a butter crisis here. There's a lot of butter. Alright, so there's 8 tablespoons in 1 stick, and we need 3 sticks.
Well, we have 8 minutes if we needed to go somewhere and get butter.
8 minutes? Oh crap. Is Wawa?
Am I about to run the Wawa for butter?
Yeah, go to Wawa and get some butter.
Things I do for you. I'm not the yoga.
So, butter crisis averted. We were able to run to Wawa really quick because it's right down the street and get some butter.
Pretty sure they're open all night anyway.
No, they can't be.
Yeah, they are.
They're not allowed.
It's Wawa. They can be.
Do you hear this?
There's a bowl in there.
Or what?
I don't know the science behind it, but it's Guinness.
They do that?
Yeah.
I thought that was just odd. I didn't know that was supposed to be in there.
What do you think? It was like a baby reptile in there?
No.
Drowning in beer for months until it's drinking?
So you can just slightly warm it up in the microwave. You're not supposed to do that, but we don't really have an option.
No
Like,
option.
you can't melt it. Okay. We're not gonna melt the butter. We're just gonna soften it slightly.
Are we supposed to eat the paper too?
Probably still kind of cold. Alright, so then we have to gradually add in the cacao powder, powdered sugar, and milk.
Yeah, what is the main thing there? That's powdered sugar.
5 cups.
Holy shit.
Buttercream is mostly powdered sugar, and it's basically just powdered sugar and butter. This chocolate cake is this chocolate cake is literally gonna be amazing. I can already tell.
It's because it's sugar with sugar and 50 sticks of butter.
Buttercream is like my favorite thing.
And some freaking Guinness.
Cakes are rising really good. Look. I'll bring it up in a minute. So here's how the buttercream is looking. It tastes phenomenal. It came out really, really good. I mean, buttercream is really easy. It's just butter and powdered sugar. So
That's pretty much my diet.
the cakes are rising pretty good. I'm trying to get as best as I can, but it's like the camera's on a stand, so. But they're rising good. Go. So the buttercream's done. We're just gonna wait for the cakes to be done, and then we'll let them cool. So pretty much we're just gonna, the buttercream is done, as you see she's eating the excess.
So we can give
The cakes are rising really well. We're gonna go do some yoga, and well, when the cakes are done, we're gonna take them out of the oven, let them cool. And then once they're completely cooled down, we're gonna ice the cake, and we'll come back and ice the cake, probably in pajamas or gym clothes.
So we don't need to see more, right?
Are you serious? Stop. I want a little bit.
Good. Oh, that's the nucleus.
There's a whole thing right there. Wow, it's really good. I mean, buttercream's not hard to make. All right, so we'll see you when we're gonna ice the cake. All right, so we are back from yoga downstairs since we're quarantined, and the cakes are done. They're cooled, completely cooled. They came out really, really nicely. So we're gonna put them on a plate and invert them so we can flip them out, and then we're gonna ice this cake. So really nice. Nice.
Now do we flip the other one on top of that?
Yeah, but I'm gonna need another plate. No, I have a cake stand downstairs in the heat.
Do one first, then we do the next one.
How did the dough come out? Can't really tell. It's too small. So you always want to put more icing than too little, because it's easier to take icing off than it is to take pieces off and put more icing. Oh, we did a really good job. Honestly, 2 out of 2 so far. The cookies we did a pretty good job, except we forgot the chocolate chips at the end, but we did remember, so we put them in at least. It wasn't like a fatal mistake. Zoom in on this cake. Looks pretty good. So now we're just gonna decorate it with some like fresh fruit. All right, so our cake is done, so I'll let you take a look. We just decorated it with a little bit of fruit on one side, but other than that, it came out really, really good. We're not gonna taste test it tonight because I'm not having my cheat meal till tomorrow, but this is our little anniversary cake that we made together, so it came out pretty good. So we'll taste test it tomorrow, and I don't know, maybe we'll film that, I guess, when we taste test it. So came out really good. It looks really good. It smells good. The icing tastes kind of good. So we'll see you tomorrow, I guess, when we taste it.